So now we go on to our penultimate junior Rotax heat. And it is Heat 5, Groups A versus D. Let's take you through the starting grid, folks. Pole position, one of 4 drivers that have won a race today. Kasper Schulmans will start from pole. Timo Jungling has been close, but not close enough. He'll line up alongside on the front row. Sebastian Mins, the opening heat winner from earlier on today, will start on the inside of row number 2. Alongside will be Tom Strehler, with Alvaro Jimenez and Oliver Sander rounding out the top 3 rows. Viti Väinänen and Oliver Kerg round out the top 4 rows. Max Cuthbert and Domi Kakkonen round out the top 10 ahead of Sebastian Koch, Hans-Markus Narusk, Jack West, Sky Parker, Timothy Vladimirov, Olivier Jonkers, Joel Kaspar Joipere, Kieran Bartenstein and Marius Karsiaukas rounding out the top 19 strong grid. So 4 different winners from 4 different heats so far. Could we have a driver that picks up 2, or could we have someone else that makes it 5 different drivers from 5 different heats? Well, over the next 8 or so minutes, we will get to that inevitable conclusion. As the drivers now make their way through turn number 17, and now the final corner. It's Schulmans and Jungling on the front row. Are we ready? Are we steady? The revs rise. We are underway. I think we are. Yes, we are. The lights have officially gone out. And the drivers now make their way up the hill. Schulmans leads. Sebastian Mins has managed to springboard past Timo Jungling, who's now down into 4th position as Alvaro Jimenez has got through. So Mins, Behrman, Schulmans and Nikishov have all won a race today. Now there's the signal from Timo Jungling back to Tom Strehler, who has also been in contention, and now the pair of them within the last couple of corners have just got past. There comes the 2:39 of the UK's Oliver Sander trying to get past Alvaro Jimenez through into turn 16, and I think has just made it through. That is the case. Schulmans is trying to scarper away, but Mins is keeping the Dutchman very, very honest indeed. Jimenez looks up the inside of Sander through turn 1, and the Spaniard gets through. So the 2:18 back up to 5th position. Oliver Kerg, Domi Kakkonen, Sebastian Koch, and also Sky Parker. Sky Parker now up into the top 10 and looking to push forward, might get an opportunity and does get through for 9th at the top of the hill through turn 8. A train and a half down the middle straightaway here at Karting Campillos. Overtakes happening, and there is another move. Sky Parker, I think, has also gotten through and taken another position. But Schulmans still continues to lead after what is now going to be the 2nd lap of this 1.58 kilometre circuit. Now, having started down in 14th, Sky Parker has made up 8 positions. Has made up 6 positions, now up into 8th position. For some of the junior Rotax drivers, this will be their first foray into European Rotax competition. And believe you me, whenever I've spoken to some of the drivers that I haven't seen for quite a time, Sky included in that, it's great to see that they've come over here with a new reinvigoration when it comes to racing. Move now happening, 2:14. Sebastian Koch has just made a move, and that was possibly on Vittivainen from Finland in the 2:09. But it looks to be that things are getting a little bit closer together, and I've just spotted that the top four are running in the 1:05.1s. Shawman's is the quickest of them. 3 minutes and 40 plus an additional lap remains on the timer. Bit close there for Sebastian Koch in the 2:14. As Oliver Kerg was trying to get through. Kidden Barterstein has also moved up the order, having started down in the penultimate position on the grid, which was 18th. Now up into 12th goes the GKS Lemons Power driver from the Netherlands. And now looking for another move up the inside of Oliver Kerg and gets through. Neatly done by the Dutch driver, but going through into turn 13, side by side with Vladimirov and Jonkers. Jonkers manages to thread the eye of the needle, and the 2:16 from Belgium is through and up another place. Shawman's now starting to stretch the legs of that lead that he's now got. And that lead now extends to 8.5 tenths of a second. 2 minutes 30, plus 1 lap still to go. And now Max Cuthbert has got past Sky Parker in the battle for 8th position. They've got Vittivainen and not too far behind them either. Another position gained, once again, this time by Olivier Jonkers, as it's side by side between Joipera and Vladimirov going into the top of the hill at turn 8. But Sky Parker hanging on at the moment, but the 2:09, Vaininen manages to get through off of turn number 14. And now that's a change for 9th position. But Parker, I think, has just gotten back through again. Yes, she has. Back up to 9th goes the 2:52. Shawman's now has the lead after 5 laps of 1.146 seconds. As Timo Jungling now is in second, having got past Sebastian Mins in the meantime. But Shawmans and Jungling both have gotten into the 1:04s. So has Sebastian Mins. Shawmans has the best lap of the race so far, 1 minute 4.739. Jungling on his fastest lap so far, only 11 thousandths adrift. 1 minute 4.750. 35 seconds on the timer remains. Kasper Shawmans will now go on to the penultimate lap of this race, as we're on to lap 7. Jimenez trying to close in on Latvia's Tom Sela in the 2:38. Sela, along with the likes of Boris Maximov, having made the move up from minis to juniors for 2023. They are getting a steep learning lesson out on track in real-time racing conditions, but they will thrive off that. They'll learn and continue to evolve their racecraft. Time has now run out, and Jungling hasn't managed to scarper away from Mins. Neither has the 2:65 from the United Kingdom been able to close in on the Flying Dutchman out front. So, last lap board for this race. 1.7 seconds is the gap between first and second position. Top 10 covered by 7.9 seconds. Some moves have happened in the meantime. Sky Parker, unfortunately, has dropped down to 12th position. She's done a fantastic final heat today, being up as high as 8th place at one point. She's now behind Sebastian Koch and Kieran Bartenstein. All 19 drivers still running, but it's going to be our first double winner of the day for Junior Rotax. Out of the final corner, Casper Schomans. 2 out of 3 by a comfortable 2-second margin. The youngster from Born in the Netherlands takes the race victory. So who will take a race victory in the next heat coming up shortly? Because Timo Jungling, unable to take a race victory, but takes a solid second position. Sebastian Mins closes off the day with also a top 3 finish in third. Tom Sele and Alvaro Jimenez round out the top 5. Oliver Sander comes back from that heat, his second heat incident with Raimund Bansal to finish 6th ahead of Domi Kakkonen, Max Cuthbert, Vitti Väinänen, Sebastian Koch and Kieran Bartenstein rounding out the top 11. Sky Parker ends her day with a 12th place finish ahead of Olivia Jonkers, Oliver Kerg, Jack West, Timothy Vladimirov, Joel Kasper Joipere, Marius Karsiaukas and Hans Markus Narusk rounding out the 19 strong finishers. So the penultimate Junior Rotax race got underway. And with the lights going out, Casper Schomans led the field at full throttle into turn number 1, with Sebastian Mins making a good start ahead of Alvaro Jimenez heading into turn number 1. Timo Jungling, however, would start moving forward, getting past the Spaniard through turn number 12 early in the race, and still would be able to make some strides forward, along with the likes of Latvia's Tom Sele. Sky Parker with a great move up the inside through onto turn number 8, and will make her way towards the top part of the top 10, the lower half of the top 10, but still did her very best, managing to pull off some great overtakes all the way around the circuit, including this move on Estonia's Oliver Kerg, which also allowed the opportunity for the likes of Sebastian Koch to get through as well. But still, the racing was hard and fast. Parker finding that Vitti Väinänen would end up going through, but Casper Schomans ended his day with another victory to his credit.